basic of ways.
I think you should tell the story about being in the hotel room with the card key.
Well, that's about me, not about Spirit.
So? But
it goes
why?
back to my story about how I have a significant problem
only with you. So you told a story about cars,
yeah,
and now you need to tell us the story about the hotel, and then what your daughter came up with. The theory that your daughter came up with.
I don't remember that part. Hold on, let me tell the story, and then you can splice that shit where I go, oh, yeah. So I went down to Arizona for work and stayed in a hotel.
As she
stayed in lots and lots of hotels over my lifetime.
Lots and lots.
Only one hourly rate one, though. Only once.
And
lots. So I leave my room to go to the front desk or the whatever, and I come back to my room, and it's just me. It's only one card key, and I go, and I had been out earlier. Maybe I was going to the pool or something. I'd gone out earlier, and I'd come back, no problem, and I went out, and came back, and I went to go use my card key, and it was one of those put it in the slot ones.
She likes those. Funny. She actually requests those.
I don't want to just stand by and beep beep beep. I want to put it
She likes to insert it.
Yeah. So I go to put it in the slot, and it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's nothing. Doesn't work. Might have been a red light, but I kind of at this point don't remember. It probably wasn't anything. And I was like, am I in the right room? Okay, that's the right room number.
It seemed like it was a bit... I remember the story being a bit more
So I go to the front desk, and I say...
Oh, that's right.
Card doesn't work. And they're like, oh, we'll get you a new card.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, so we'll take the card. And I walk down the mile-long hallway.
Right.
So I put it in, and it's nothing.
Right.
There is nothing. It's not... goes red like you've got the wrong room. It's goes green but doesn't open. There's nothing.
It's like it's dead. Yeah,
it's dead. So I go back to the front desk. I'm like, just here. Remember me? I got nothing, and they were like, oh, that's weird. We should send the customer service guy with you. It wasn't even the tech guy at that point. He was like the extra customer service guy who happened to be on the front desk. And so he goes with me, and he thinks, I'll just try it for myself. And he puts it in. He was like, really nothing? I'm like, yeah, see, nothing. And so he calls the maintenance guy. The maintenance guy comes. No, first he calls security. I don't know why. I'm sketchy. So maybe he called them both at the same time.
That's what I think I remember.
All hands, right? Customer can't get in the room. So they come, and the security guy opens the door. By the way, who knew this could be? Don't ever do this to yourself. Don't ever lock yourself in your room thinking you can get a free ride, because they have this snake under the door. It's like a I almost have the word. It's Slim Jim for your car. Yeah. Only it goes up and under, and then they grab the handle and they open it. Right. So if you're in there, I guess you could just close the. That's the lesson right there. If you're in there and you're trying to get an extra 2 nights for free, and you don't want to leave, just close the little latchy thing.
Okay.
But otherwise, you're screwed. So anyway, so he opens the door, and the maintenance guy gets there, and he had to take the entire thing apart.
Yeah.
And he said, I've never seen this. Actually, the first guy, the customer service guy, was like, I've been here for 5 years. I've never experienced. It won't work.
Yeah.
Usually, it's it's a dying battery. Maybe it'll kind of slow down. The light will get dim. There was no light at all. So the maintenance guy gets there, and he replaces the entire thing. He was like, I've been doing this shit for 20 years, never experienced this. Please let me know if it happens again. And I was like, really? The thing is, usually I tell people, don't let me drive your car because you won't have dash lights at the end, or something will be electrically wrong. Just with the instrument panel, usually, nothing with the rest of the car. Although I have never driven a Prius, and I would probably say, don't let me drive your Prius. Not that you're going to get a Prius. No. But if you did, I would not let myself drive it.
Right.
So, yeah, it was awful.
So
they fixed it, and it worked for the next however day I was there.
That's awesome.
And weird.
I mean, it's weird, sure. But then you told your daughter, your youngest daughter? Yeah, you have 2 daughters. Yeah.
Turns out.
Yeah. So you told your youngest daughter that, and she said... maybe it's because you have a connection to spirit, and you have a connection to spirits, that they are using your physical body as a conduit for energy manipulation.
Yeah, I also can't wear watches.
Yeah.
Same thing, they just die.
Yeah. I don't like eggplant parmesan.